What's up, guys? My name is Deft, and welcome back to some more Dark Souls 2. And look at all the bloodstains. I'm online again, and look at all the bloodstains. Oh, dearie me. Here we go. Here goes nothing. What I do when I face these guys is I go back here, so they back off, and then I'll attack one and get him to come at me. And then I can fight one at a time. Oh, jeez. These guys are not fun. Oh, I thought you were dead. Ugh. Okay. Alrighty. That's your turn, friendo. What? How did that hit? Oh, that's fair. Alright. Yeah, I know at the very least when you're on the... Oh, you ass! They can hit over your shield with that overhead attack, that smash move. Kind of forgot about that. I don't know if they do it while I'm on the steps. They've done it before, but I didn't know they could just do it. Just like that, just hit over your shield. Just bop you on the damn head. But alright. These guys. They'll do that little crouch when you get from fairly far away, but if you just walk up on one side, you'll aggro that guy, not the other. These guys are like our previous Dragon Fang friend, only they have higher poise. And they're tougher. Much tougher. I've actually died to these guys. Now, here's guy number 2 with the dual axes. It's gonna be fun, because he's very aggressive. Oh! Oh! Yeah, they're tough. They're tough. Because even though you can stun lock them, they will roll out of the way. And they hit hard, and they'll combo you like crazy. Okay, so far so good. Now, best part. These guys! I hated facing the one. Now there's 2! At the same time. Here goes nothing. Alright, one at a time, please. I forget where their range ends. I know it's somewhere around here. Sort of middle. Yep, there he goes. Alright. So, luckily I have loads of stamina, and poise, and stability. And so I should be able to block whatever he throws at me. Strike! When I get the chance! Oh! Oh. Seriously, anyone, I've seen people do no damage playthroughs. Now, I can't say I've seen them complete them. I've never seen someone do it 100%, but I've seen someone make it pretty far, and that is unreal. That blows my mind. That anyone, because I mean, I can understand beating a Dark Souls game without dying, with, I guess, maybe minus Dark Souls 1, because there's a portion where you have to die. But aside from that, I can see beating a Dark Souls game without dying. If you're careful enough, if you know your way around enough, you know, if you're good enough at the combats, you can probably beat the game without dying. I wouldn't be surprised if I could beat the game without dying. At least this one. Because this one I know top to bottom. But without taking damage is just bordering on impossible. Okay, so after those guys, we got one more of these guys, and this guy's got a sword. And he's gonna swing it at us. And I'm gonna swing mine. We're gonna see who's the stronger. I think it might be mine. Oh, we'll see. Oh, that still hurt. Yeah, that's not even a great sword. Alright, see ya, pal. Okay. Oh, we did it. Because now, at the end of this corridor, is not a boss, but a friendly who can become a boss if you have a death wish, the hardest boss in like the history of Dark Souls, who I've never beaten, but I've never tried to, because there's no point. You don't really get much of a reward out of it, so maybe I will at some point. Maybe I'll attempt it, and we'll see how I do. Anywho, he speaks dragon, but we can understand. This is the ancient dragon. At least that's what he wants us to believe. Lore-wise. We're still not entirely sure who he is. People originally thought that he was Aldia. Until they put Aldia in the game. Under the name Aldia. I remember all those crazy lore videos thinking that Aldia was either the ancient dragon or what's his name? Dark Wizard Man. Anyway, that's all he says for us after giving us the Ashen Mist Heart. That should be on my tool belt. Yes, it is. Aged Feather. Because I'm not going all the way back. After you get the Aged Feather, they give you plenty of dead ends. So you definitely get some use out of it. At least if you'd like to. I mean, if you want to run all the way back on foot, you can do that. You can go ahead. But I'd suggest just using the Aged Feather. Now, we are nearing the end of the game. We are almost there. We're maybe 90% of the way done. Well, I mean, in terms of if we're gonna 100% it, maybe 90. But if we're just gonna do it as quickly as possible, then probably like 97. So, next up, I guess I have the Ashen Mist Heart. I am not going to get the Giant's Kinship yet. I'm going to take on the Throne Watcher and Defender first. But before all that, I'm thinking this might be the point. This might be the point where I decide to do all the extra stuff. Now, so if that is the case, then the first place to go would be the Black Gulch. All right, we are gonna get the Forgotten Key. And actually, this is opportune time because the area we're going to do after this, when we actually go to progress with the story, is going to face... We're going to face the beasts that we face here. So, if you'd like some excellent loot, if you use any of the magics, really, what you want to do is not get knocked off and just walk off. No, I don't want to use that. I'm going to use... just Poison Moss. Why not? Now this door is a forgotten door. We can't open it. But the key to opening it is literally down here. And here you got a poor soul who didn't make it. And you drop down and here you are. Now, I have learned that my PVR, on my PVR screen, things show up brighter than on my screen. So that's good. You guys can probably see better than I can, which is good, because this area is going to be dark. Anywho, you come under here, and you want poison stuff. Let's see if I can hit him. Nope, I missed. There he is. Hello, friend. There's two of them. These are giants. You thought they were extinct. But not really. The last giant was not really the last giant. Now, their weakness is poison. Because you don't want to fight them hand to hand. That's just not fun. Because every attack, every single one of their attacks will go through your shield. Every single one. Every single one of their attacks goes through your shield. And they can one-hit you pretty easily. So what you want to do is just poison. Let's see, it takes 4 shots. Boom. Oh no, I used 5 initially. I only have so many poison arrows. And... bye-bye. There goes 1. And now we got the 2. The second, over here. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, you big lummox. Eat some arrows. Alright. So yeah, you'll have to poison each of them twice. But it doesn't take much. It usually takes 4 shots, and hell... I mean, my dexterity is 50, and it still takes me 4 shots to poison, so... Because, I mean, I've done this where with very low dexterity, and it's still taking me 4. So I guess your chances are it'll take you 4 shots. 4 arrows or 4 throwing knives. 1 more, and see ya. Yeah. And I have 33 poison throwing knives. You're almost guaranteed to have at least 10 of them on you if you don't use them. Because you pick them up in a couple different locations. So chances are you won't need to buy anything. Like, I mean, arrows. I don't think I've bought any arrows throughout this entire playthrough, and I had plenty of poison arrows. to take them out with. Now we're going to switch back to magic. We're going to go there second. That's the way out. Firstly, we're going to get this chest here. Now, we don't get any crazy good loot just yet. Get a ring of giants +1 and a petrified dragon bone. Then we go over here. And we can grab this if we want. Silver talismans, whoopee. I don't use those. I couldn't even tell you what they do. Now, we come up here. There's nothing else, no more loots. And then bada bing, bada boom, we're back. I don't think I have to do anything with any of the hands. The hand creatures. Now, I'm gonna kill you this time. Just so I don't have to deal with you. There you go, see ya, okay. Now, we're gonna drop down. And now we can open this. And I don't know if you guys remember Gandalf here. I mean Grandal. Close enough, right? I don't know if this is, I've talked to you the other time. This might be the last location for him. For me. Okay, so this is our second meeting. Young undead. Alright, so I didn't talk to him back in Dranglake Castle, but I know I went down there and got the bonfire. So yeah, here's his final location, or first, or second, if you so choose. And he will let you join the Pilgrims of Dark, a covenant that is a pain in the butt to rank up in. Each of the locations where you meet him, you see those little destroyed pillars and all of that junk. Now, where's my second location? Well, Majula, I think. Hell, I need to level up as well. But so, it's a pain in the butt. You see those little sort of temple-looking things, the altars that are in each location you find him. Each location you find him, there's one of those. And what you do is when you've talked to him 3 times, he will allow you to join the Pilgrims of Dark. And when you're in the Pilgrims of Dark, you can give him a human effigy and he'll open up the portal in that location. And what you can do is you can go in and you have to take out a bunch of enemies and then light a sconce and then jump into a pit. The enemies are very difficult, at least some of them, like the Dark Hovel or Havel. I still am not sure. He's a pain in the butt. They suck. And then when you clear the area, you rank up. And then when you clear all 3, you get to challenge the boss, who is one of the most painful bosses in the game. Now, this guy here, I'm going to talk to you. You can read that if you care about it. I'm going to set up a ladder. I'm actually going to buy one this time. Actually, no, I bought it last time, I think. I'm going to buy the most expensive one. Now, we're going to get a cutscene of him putting a ladder down, but I'm going to skip it to save time. Now, I'll learn your gesture. And did you give it to me?
Oh, come on.
Oh, give me the scimitar. No. Saying he might give me the miniature. I don't remember or not if he gives me his little miniature ladder if you buy the biggest one. But you do get the scimitar, which is okay, I think. Anyway, I could have gone down on my own, but I decided to use this ladder. Excuse me. Decided to use this ladder instead, because it leads right down here. Now, I mentioned this when I first went down here. This is when I get to the top. Another forgotten door, which we can open up. Used forgotten key. And inside here, you got 3 chests. You open the first one up, and you get a soul vortex. Cool spell. Good spell. Great spell. You get a witch tree branch and a witch tree bellvine, both decent catalysts. One is a staff, one is a chime. Oh, then you get great lightning spear. And those are your rewards. Now, just for the sake of avoiding another loading screen. How long have I been going for? 16 minutes, I think. Or 15. I've been actually going for. There's always a minute extra of me making sure things are synced properly. This could take a while. But I'd like to show you guys all of the Forgotten Door locations in this episode. So maybe I should have used the feather. But we're here anyway. Wonder how much it costs for me to level up. I can level up twice. I'll still do that between episodes, because I don't know. Well, I don't know. See how quickly I can decide. Do. Let's see. What might I want to bring up? Adaptability, because why not? Adaptability is good. And my dex is at 50. I'm not one who usually buffs my health a whole bunch. My stamina is already pretty high. So, alright, last and final location is close to where we got the key. It's in the area before the gutter. We're going back. No, I think this might be all the extra stuff. I don't think there's much else I completed besides taking on the pre-bosses to the final boss. Because I'd rather not face them all at the same time. Well, one after the other. That's how it would go normally. Because in the area where you face the final boss, there are a possibility of 4 bosses. You can face 4 bosses, one after the other, in Scholar the First Sin. And in regular edition, you can face 3 with the Guardians, or the Watcher and the Defender, or as I call them, the Guardians of the Throne. You can face those 2 at the same time, and then the final boss, or you can face those 2 at the same time before the final boss, and then... Wait, what am I doing? I actually think I might have skipped it. I actually think I was clearing this. I think I started to clear this instead of... Oh, jeez! Oh, no! Oh, my God. Well, I'm definitely not going to mess it up this time around. Anyway, if you don't face the 2 Guardians before the final boss, you'll face them and then the final boss one after the other. And you'll be kind of ill-prepared. So, what I usually do is I face them first. Which, as soon as you get the King's Ring, you can face them. But I decided to hold off on that. Okay. So, we're going to do it right this time. Hoo-yah! Uh-oh. No, sir. Yeah, here it is. It's right here. I walked past it. You go up here. You go in here. And there's a forgotten door. Luckily, I have oodles of health, so this poison shouldn't hurt me too bad. In fact, am I even losing? Oh, I wasn't losing health during the animation. And you got all these statues. And then in the back, you get Havel's set. All of his set, minus the his weapon, the Dragon Tooth, which we get in the Dragonary. And his set is by far the best in the game, but it is also like the 2nd or 3rd heaviest. Yeah, it's very good. I can wear parts of it. What if I put on the gloves? I like having at least the gloves, because the gloves look cool. These big stone gauntlets wrapped in chains. Oh, that would actually make me fall off if I tried to drop down that way. So, those are all of the Forgotten Door locations, and the location of the key to the Forgotten Doors. The Forgotten Key. Where am I going? Oh, yeah, this way. So, I'm going to grab my souls, and, well, I'm going to end the episode, and we'll see if I ended it before I get my souls. But so, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Dark Souls 2, and I hope you'll be joining me next time. But until then, actually, I wanted to tell you guys what we're going to be doing in the next one. In the next episode, I don't know, I figured it out. I know that I'm going to face the Guardians. The Throne Guardians. I'm going to face, for sure. But there might be extra stuff for us as well that I'm forgetting, but I'll think about it. I shall think about it before I start the next one. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you'll be joining me then, but until then, I'll be seeing you guys later. I am out.